Hello and welcome to the RetroMacCast with James and John, where in each episode we'll stroll down the Macintosh memory lane. We'll discuss older Macintosh computers, collecting all things related to the Mac and Apple computer, and current topics from the perspective that only a couple of old Mac fans can provide.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right. We made it back. I'm checking out your background. There's some exciting new changes back there. I just see like this glowing clear mass of plastic. I can't.
That is my Apple IIe.
But you, is that the Prison monitor you bought?
That is the Prism monitor, and that's the Mac Effects case that the IIe is in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had to put the lighting in there? Is that right?
Into the IIe case. Yeah. I just found a nice it was a strip meant for like a sewing machine. So it's just a very nice, simple, very bright strip. Yeah.
I need to see that in person. I remember when you got the
Prism
monitor, which are great because who knew that these monitors were made for prisons, so you could look inside and make sure there wasn't any contraband hiding within.
But I mean, it looks so nice with the IIe.
Yeah. Well, from here and given the resolution I'm looking at it, it looks like it was like an all-in-one. That's what it looks like from a distance.
Oh right, yeah. Because of the
the monitor stand is clear as well. That was also a Mac Effects item.
No, that was just an Amazon. But there you
what?
Go.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. That monitor stand you happen to find one?
Yes.
What was it meant for? Just some sort of stand?
Yeah. I just looked for acrylic stand. It had a little shelf. I had to chip some of the acrylic off to make it, but it's perfect because nice. I didn't want anything actually touching the acrylic on the case.
Right.
But and this has also got the Mac Effects keyboard.
Yeah.
Which is it's got a lovely red glow from the light I put into it. So just pretty. Absolutely. And there's a reason I've got this out versus a Mac today.
Okay.
It has to do with what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. Hey, let's start the show for real, and then we can talk about what we're going to talk about.
That sounds good.
Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the RetroMacCast with James and John. This is episode 732 for April 5th, 2026. Good evening, John.
Good evening, James.
We were talking to the YouTube audience. I'm just going to assume there is one. And showing off John's clear Apple IIe and clear case monitor, a new display of equipment behind him. I think I know the reason why. We decided to forego the talk about the Power CD for another week because we haven't really marked the occasion of the 50th anniversary of Apple.
That is true. That is true.
Everybody and their brother is on websites, articles, TV segments, YouTube videos, whatever. And it got me thinking, well, we should do something similar. So what we're going to do is kind of go back in time because while I don't quite overlap all 50 years. I do in just existence on the planet, but not in exposure to Apple. So I will look at the kind of 5 significant or pivotal moments where my life interleaved somehow with Apple.
Yeah, I like it.
And we'll move forward in time, right? We'll start with the earliest and go forward. So you've got 5 of your own, and I guess that's what ties it into that clear IIe, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll get to that later. We've got we do. I see some comments in the chat.
Nunez
HR. Awesome. Welcome. And then, of course, we've got eBay fines and some news. So why don't we take a short break and come back with eBay finds? All right.
So he mentioned that he's got the Stealth GS in his clear case. I got the Stealth GS kit when I got this clear case, but what I did is I took the bottom part of the case and put it into a platinum, which worked really well with the 2GS board since it had the built-in numeric pad.
I too have a clear case also for my 2E and the keyboard, but alas, they sit unboxed or boxed, I should say.
You need to
unused.
do it, man, because they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The Mac Effects guys, he did a great job getting those put out.
All right, here we go. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, it's time for eBay finds. Last week we had that little bit dirty Mac SE with external hard drive, and that one sold after 4 bids for $119.50. Then we had the all-in-one Molar Mac, the G3, which did they show it in full boot? I know it powers up. Did they have a screenshot of it fully in action?
I can't remember.
It says
it said powers on, but they didn't show a picture.
Yeah,
right?
fan runs, make a beep, but no display or boot. Okay. That one is still available for buy it now. Now $224.99 or best offer.
Pickup only, right?
Pickup only, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we had the little cover set, the colorful sort of handmade quilted covers for your computers. That sold after 1 bid for $100.
Nice. That's very cool.
Okay, we'll begin with this. The title is Vintage 1990s Apple Macintosh Think Different Cloth Banner Poster, 60 inches by 24 inches, rare. There was a whole series of these made for Apple stores. And actually they weren't the Apple, they were like the Apple stores within stores. And this
like when
particular
was
one,
it like Best Buy or Circuit City or
yeah, I don't think Best Buy ever did it back then, but yeah, Circuit City, CompUSA, Computer City. And this particular one says new fall lineup, and it has pictured the rear case of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colorful G3 iMacs.
And we're talking the last era, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sage.
Graphite, Snow, Sage, Ruby,
and Indigo.
Indigo. Thank you.
Oddly, I have the 3 colors of those. I've got a Sage, Indigo, and Ruby.
These are great looking banners, and sadly, I think probably most of them were destroyed, but some survived. I've got one from that series behind me.
Now you've got, so to me, what were the coolest of the Macintoshes on your banner?
Yeah,
with
which would have been
Flower Power. It would have been the generation prior to what's in this new fall lineup, right?
Is that right? Yeah, would have been preceding
batch released. Mm-hmm.
And they want $295 or best offer for this banner. They would look great in somebody's room or
well, museum. Yours right next to the banner.
Yeah, right. Oh, I believe me, I would collect them all if I didn't have any self-restraint. But you can make an offer as well on this. So, gosh, it's tempting. And I'll show more about mine kind of in the bonus section here after we're done.
Sounds good
for the YouTube audience. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Next, we have a fully functional Macintosh bite-sized conversion. This is from a Mac clock. Is this the same Mac clock that we talked about recently?
Tis.
Because this thing looks smaller. I thought that one had like a 5-inch screen. This one's got a 2.8-inch screen, and it fits in there very nicely.
It's the same. It's the same RayQ as this guy.
Oh, it is. Okay, for some reason I thought those were much bigger.
Oh, these were bigger?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I thought those had like a 5-inch screen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so this guy's done a very nice job of making it's ready to use as a Mac emulator. He's got let's go to the part list. It's got a 2.8-inch LCD display. It's running a mini VMac on a Raspberry Pi Zero W2. It's got an M38 Bluetooth module. This is kind of cool, though. He's done a custom designed PCB that handles the Bluetooth alert muting, disk sound, and power off and shutdown. So he's reused the buttons that are underneath that you can't see. They're flush underneath the floppy disk for turning on and off, and the brightness knob actually works as a brightness knob for the display. Pretty darn cool. And yes, when it's got a video in the YouTube, and in the eBay auction, and it does make little disc noises. The other really cool thing is it comes with, and I'm going to have to 3D print some of these. It comes with little 3D floppy disks that will actually fit into the slot, and you can actually turn on the computer by putting a floppy disk in there. Pretty darn neat. All told, with everything all done, all ready to go out of the box, it comes with a little mini keyboard as well, $300. Looks like he's going to be making several of these units. Right now, he's got 2 available, but it looks like he's getting the custom board he did mass produced so he could make more of these. I have to say, pretty neat.
Yeah, it's just a fantastic job, and obviously good DIY, but you could say I lost myself a lot of time here, and
absolutely. Oh, but here's some other things.
Yeah,
if you go to their the seller's page, if you notice this has got a proper Apple badge on the front, it's got a proper Macintosh badge on the back. He's selling those sticker sets.
Oh, so if you want to modify
you can buy just exactly your own Mac clock. It comes with the back label. It comes with the top color Apple logo with the Macintosh and the Apple garment font, and then but man, again, the little floppy disk boxes, the little floppy disks.
Yeah,
I am
such
totally
a nice little touch. I mean, yeah, you look at the video and you'd swear you're looking at an actual Mac. I mean, because the quality of these cases were so good to begin with. It's just
right.
I'm tempted to just go ahead and
did I mention it's also battery operated? It'll run for several hours on battery.
Yeah.
2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, look at this picture here of the little one next to a big one. Just amazing. Amazing. All right. And finally, so people were tracking, Apple did celebrate the 50th with some performances in different Apple stores around the world, but then culminating in a big Paul McCartney concert on the grounds of the spaceship there in the outdoor theater. And they also gave employees this little gift pack, which includes the sort of sketched 6-color Apple logo that they'd been using for the 50th, a poster of that with 50 years of thinking different on it, a T-shirt with same logo, and I believe it has inside the shirt it says April 1st, 1976, and then a pin with just 50. And oh, look, hey, there's Paul. Get that in the. See if they got a close up of the pin. Yeah, the pin has got like the 6 stripes of the logo running through the 50. Oh, and that also has April 1st, 1976 there on the little card with the pin. So you'll see lots of employees are, going ahead and selling these, make a quick buck while they can. I just search Apple 50th. You'll come up with a lot of these. This particular offering is a starting bid of $100 and a buy it now of $350. That's $350 for a poster, a shirt, and a pin, which would be kind of collectible. There's not going to be another 50th, and those are definitely some slick collectibles. So just search on 50th anniversary Apple, and I'm sure you'll find many different ways. And you know, maybe you wait some time and the price goes down. You don't know. All right. Cool. I'm going to, I've got some pictures to show with my story time.
Oh, wow. I do not. So
I thought maybe one of the things you're going to talk about, I have pictures of it.
Okay.
So I might have pictures for one of yours.
Mac World?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you pick that?
That was definitely on my list.
Oh. All right. Let's see. Let me share a screen. Okay, we'll put that away for now. All right. Let's get to recording in 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, 50 years of Apple, and John and I are both older than 50, so we've lived through it all. But we weren't there at the beginning. I wasn't aware when I was 5 years old that Apple Computer was formed.
And I was 10. So
so you weren't aware either?
I was not aware.
Okay. Well, do you want to start?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. All right. So let's go back to for me, 1983.
Is this first contact?
No. First contact would have been actually in grade school when they got an Apple II that I never got to look at. Wouldn't let us touch it. I didn't actually get to touch an Apple computer until my freshman year. I'm sorry, my sophomore year of high school when they had an Apple II Plus.
Okay.
They didn't get a real computer lab until the following year.
What year would this be?
That would have been 82. It was the following year that they got an actual Apple lab, and that's also in late 83, early 84 is when I got my Apple IIe. Mm-hmm. It had just come out. I had gotten money that was supposed to go toward me going to college, and I bought an Apple IIe instead. But here's what I want to talk about, though. Besides all that, is the one thing that in our Apple lab, I wrote a little program that was basically an Etch-a-Sketch on the Apple IIe, and I did a picture of an Apple logo doing this, and I submitted it for an art project.
Oh.
My art teacher was adamantly pushing back against me saying it was an art project because she's like, the computer drew this. And I had to go, no, the computer. I had to make the argument that I drew this and the medium was the computer.
Yeah.
And I had to take her down to the computer lab and I had to show her that the computer didn't just spit it out for me. So
this was the first
recorded
instance of somebody being accused of using AI to do their homework.
So I'm going to say that is a big influence because, of course, that kind of started me doing art on the computer, even if it was art on an Apple IIe. So,
yeah. All right, my turn.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go to like first contact. I had been using computers here and there, friends, VIC 20, Texas Instruments, TI. What is it? TI 99 4A.
4A.
Yeah. Maybe some TRS 80s. Seen color computers from Radio Shack, but never seen an Apple computer until we moved to Derby, Kansas in the early 80s. And I don't know, we had library time or whatever. We went to the library, and there they were, just desks and desks and desks in the library with Apple II Pluses. I'm like, holy smoke. And so I'd never seen them. So, we just plopped in front and we just start using them. And of course, that was a wow experience. I remember Oregon Trail, of course, and just what other simple little educational games they had on there. But that was kind of beginning. And I lucked out because Derby, Kansas, just, I don't know, it must have been a rich school or whatever, because they had a lot of Apple computers. We're kind of spoiled that way in the library to get such exposure. And then it turned out, of course, that's what all the kids wanted at home. Of course, it was very expensive. I had to wait a while, but eventually my dad bought us a 2E. And then I was pretty much attached to that throughout middle and high school, as it helped me to get all my projects done. So, yeah, that's my story of just starting with Apple and just getting, addicted early to the experience.
Okay. All right. Well, so I guess next for me would have been, again, kind of getting more into doing graphics. Was my next computer was a 2GS. Actually, I'm going to go back before that, though, because of me having a 2E at home and taking classes in high school on programming. The year before I went to the Air Force, I actually got a job at a real estate company, and I wrote a software suite for them for real estate on their Apple III. So that was very interesting. It was just different enough from regular Apple Basic to take some diving into the books. But I'm going to do that for my second one.
Neat.
Yeah.
Neat. All right. My next kind of significant moment was seeing the Apple Lisa for the first time. This would have been around 83 at a computer fair at the convention center in Wichita, Kansas. It was a field trip. And massive place just filled with computers. There was an explosion of computers going on that time. And there was one booth that had a Lisa, and there were a bunch of people gathered around. Of course, I didn't even know. I mean, I saw Apple. I thought, I know Apple. And then I go there, and all these people were gathered around this one Lisa. And it was, it was just such an amazing thing to see for the first time. It was obviously quite a departure from my Apple IIe.
I bet, because everything else around it must have made everything else pale in comparison to seeing that crisp display and the user interface.
Sure, and it was intimidating too. I remember I waited around long enough for the crowd to clear a little bit so I could step in front of it, and I think the guy said, "Hey, why don't you try it?" And I was just too scared to even do anything. I don't remember actually using it at all, but I mean, yeah, it just seared in my mind just seeing it for the first time. And of course, it'll be a while later before I would not even see another one because they were so rare, but run across a Macintosh and be able to use it. So that's it. My Lisa experience.
Nice. All right, so for my next one, we're going to jump ahead in time to 1999. And probably the third date with my now wife, where I obviously impressed the heck out of her. And, she knew then and there it was a done deal, is when I showed her a morph of the Marx Brothers morphing from one brother to another on my blue and white G3. Just impressed the heck out. I mean, it really she did find it impressive, but yeah. That's why we've been married for 26 years. Yeah.
Wait. So what do you mean? How did you do that?
Oh, there was I forget.
Software?
It was probably a disc off of Mac Addict.
Oh,
It
so
was
somebody
probably
had done it. You didn't actually
no,
make it.
I did it. No, I did
Oh,
it. I didn't do that. I didn't
show
make
me the work. I don't
Morph
believe
program.
you.
I didn't do it. I didn't make the Morph program, but I got the
You
Marx
gave it
Brothers.
got it. Yeah. I remember when that was a big deal. The whole morphing
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and that was it. You got married.
That's it. Still watching Marx Brothers movies, so you know.
All right, so I'm going to go to about 2006, maybe. I'm guessing on this one. I'm at work and I need to get some videos made. I don't know. We were doing a test out somewhere and we had some camera footage or something that I needed. And I had to go to this, what we used to call what did we call it? Now I'm drawing a blank. John, remind me.
Yes.
No, that's not what they called it.
Parks Photo Lab.
Yeah, Parks Photo Lab. So I go in there,
yeah,
and I go wandering through the maze of offices, and what is it? I see like a shrined apple just there. Now you expect to see them in places that are doing multimedia or graphic design or whatever, but and there were a lot of Macs in use for production, but there was a legit shrine of computer set up.
It was a Bondi iMac and a Mac Plus right next to each other.
Was that it? It seemed like there were more, but then you had I think you had something impressive on your desk, and I don't know. It was just holy smoke.
Little things, right? I had the Escher, kind of that Escher I had done going from an original Mac to an iMac.
Yeah,
that I had. Yeah,
and so I knew. Oh my gosh, there's somebody here has a sort of passion for Macs that I do, and so I want to say we met then. That I introduced myself, and we talked a little bit. And I don't know that I brought up the idea of the podcast. I don't know that I had been thinking about it at that time.
Yeah,
maybe
I came back later. On the cruise. It was after you came back. If it was after you had gone on the Apple cruise, right? And Leo Laporte, that you're like, I'm going to do a podcast,
right?
Yeah.
And then I came back and saw you. And you didn't need much convincing. And I don't know. Shortly thereafter, we did the first episode in 2006. We're coming up on 20 years.
20 years
is
this
so
December.
Hard to believe. Yes. Yeah. All right. What do you got next?
Well, all right. So this actually lined up perfectly because that was going to be my next thing, was talking about doing this podcast with you, and that's led up to every cool Mac Apple moment that I've had since then.
Okay.
So that was it.
There you go. That's it. All right. So we both picked the same one.
We both, for number 4, we both picked the same one. And of course, that's going to lead into all my number 5s that I could talk about.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me go to my number 4, which is 2007. And I'll show the picture here. There I am with my friend Dwight. And we are sitting in line for the keynote for Macworld Expo in San Francisco. And I had been going there for a number of years. Actually, you know what? Maybe this was the first time. No, that can't be right. I think my wife and I went a year before. But anyway, little did we know that this would be the year where iPhone was announced. And it's not often that you get to be in the crowd of something that winds up being really historically significant. And so after the end, I got close to the mob and tried to take pictures along with everybody else, and then even got to stand by the stage. This is after it's all done. He's just kind of standing up there, just chatting with people. And I think, and I couldn't find it, there's a photo of me standing in front of him there. But I didn't take it, somebody else did, so it's not sorting right with my dates, and I had trouble finding it. I gotta dig that up because it's a cool photo. So there you go. It looks like they were celebrating 30 years
Huh.
right there, which doesn't exactly line up exactly 30 years, but whatever. And there's my picture of course, you couldn't handle the iPhone. It was still very much a prototype. In fact, I think the one he had on stage was like the only one that they cobbled together, kind of much like when they debuted the first Mac. But there were plenty of them with kind of canned screens and then spinning. I think it was spinning within this little clear cylinder. So very cool. Still gives me chills just to watch the videos of the announcement, years later. All right. You got another one?
Well, again, this is going to kind of lead up to all the cool things that have happened. So I'm just going to getting to make a little Macintosh for Tony Hawk was pretty cool. Getting to interview Kottke the one year, getting to interview Andy Hertzfeld because of this podcast. The picture of me, maybe you've got, because I don't have it handy, where I'm fairly close to Jobs, and then
I
think that's Johnny Ives behind me.
That's Johnny Ive, yes.
Yeah, and of course that all happened because you were kind enough to take me to Macworld.
Yeah. I think this was 2008. So it was
and the really cool thing is you didn't take this photo. It was one of our listeners back then who took this photo and sent it to us. Yes. And this picture is now very famous of you and Steve. I think it's on the cover of his biography, where you're prominently featured there. That's awesome. All right, and then I'm gonna end with fast forwarding another year at Macworld Expo, where I went back and attended the premiere of the documentary Welcome to Macintosh. We had developed friendships with the two guys behind it, and they did like a special event at in coincident with the expo, and I got to meet some founders like Ron Wayne, right? Yeah.
And Dan Kottke mentioned there's sort of a lot of folks like that, and then of course the one and only Steve Wozniak there. That's what the Welcome to Macintosh guys. So that was quite amazing, and I don't know if you can see there, but I got to show him my my Apple belt buckle, which I wore for the occasion. So
nice, very nice.
He loved that. So there you go. We've had some awesome opportunities, obviously, because of the podcast, and all created just because we got to play with Apple IIs when we were.
That's right. Yeah.
Youngins, yeah. All right. Well, thanks, John, for sharing, and I'll send you those photos so you have them handy. So
please
you can have them. You can show them whenever somebody questions that you hung out with Steve Jobs. All right.
Oh, Macintosh librarian. Hello. Yeah, very 2008 style photos. Yes.
Well, it's very 2008. Oh, the clothes.
The clothes. Yes.
Are they that? They look that dated? All right. Let me reshare a screen here. Nope. Yes. Okay. All right, let's do the news in 3, 2, 1. All right, a few stories here in the news. Somebody on Twitter, Miriam Al-Sultan, who I'm guessing works at Apple, took some photos and posted them of a 50-year anniversary exhibition on the Apple campus. This is way cool. Beginning with this, a 3D sculpture version of that 50th anniversary
nice.
Apple 6-color kind of, I don't know even what you call it. It's like a
Squiggle.
It's like a, it's like a, well, that's a squiggle. I guess that's closer. But look at how awesome. I mean, it's big too, right? It's, is it 6 feet tall itself? And then it's on a base. It's elevated in there. It's probably close to 8-9 feet high. Well, I hope that gets listed on eBay soon. I think I will bid on that.
You got a place in the backyard for that.
And then this photo. So there's this big room here, and it's got a lot of posters. Look, there's the I don't know if that's the original, but there's a
the flag.
The pirate flag. I guess they went into the archives and found a lot of this stuff. There's also, which I didn't. Gosh, I forgot about it. There's a video out there somewhere, and I don't have the link handy, but there was a reporter that was in there, and got to look at some things. Unfortunately, they only looked like a couple of things, like an iPod prototype, an iPhone prototype. They didn't get a complete tour. I would love to get the full walkthrough of all this, because there looks like some really amazing things.
I really wish that would be nice if they did like a VR walkthrough of this.
Yeah, and there's like videos running on loops. Here's another picture. I guess this is probably the entrance. You've got an original iMac, the original Mac on pedestals, under glass.
Kind of what I normally have behind me here. Sorry.
Yeah, such a beautiful,
Iconic,
simplistic, modern representation. There's a close-up of that Mac, and just simple. Just says Macintosh 1984. This bothers me. What
mouse? What the heck are they doing with the mouse? Come on! What the heck?
Yeah, so that mouse won't even connect.
No,
to that, because it's a modern mouse.
It's an ADB mouse.
Yeah.
Come on!
What is going on? This is ridiculous. We would expect.
Are they trolling us?
I guess. I don't know.
Whoever you say, this is gonna tick somebody off so bad.
I just noticed that just now, just zooming in. I was like, oh my gosh, please.
It's beige. It's close enough, right? It was some
horror.
20-year-old kid who was told to put this together.
Gosh.
That's beige. It's fine.
Yeah, it's unforgivable. Oh well, the only remedy is to fly me out there to fix this travesty.
Yeah. Sir, why do you have 8 mice in your bag? I'm on a mission.
All right. There's a new book called I Collect, a 192-page photographic archive, one of the largest private Apple collections in the Netherlands. Hardcover, full color, in English, ships worldwide, and ships in late April. So you can pre-order. It's at Nick Corpel, NICKCORPEL.com. It's a good-looking book. A pretty fantastic collection. Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
I might have to pre-order.
Okay. You're going to use it as a checklist. Got it. Need it.
I wonder how complete they are. I'm always curious about other people's collections, what they've managed to get, especially when you're talking about the Netherlands, which I'm sure is a little harder to come by things.
Oh yeah.
And then this is cool. Posted on Maker World is a Macintosh USB-C power jack mod, a custom upgrade designed for users looking to replace their original power jack with a USB-C port, providing a more convenient modern power solution using Pico PSU.
Yeah, it's kind of cool what people have been doing with those Pico PSUs.
Yeah, you can see the back there. It's got a cool adapter plate there for the rear of your Mac. And there's the board, and it requires a little bit of soldering, so you got to interface it with your existing Mac. But way cool. I guess the maker of this was inspired if they lost their own power supply and decided, well, Might as well improvise. So it has the full requirements. There is USB-C board you have to buy and some other things you can purchase. And then, yeah, a little step-by-step guide. Very nice for the community. So a USB-C classic Mac. And one more thing. The Retro 68 keyboard, AP 50th limited edition by 8-Bit Dough, built to celebrate 50 years of Apple, a solid aluminum 68-key keyboard inspired by the beginnings of personal computing, available in limited quantities. You can see a little, I guess the coloring and you can see the kind of the faux little vent along the side.
Yeah.
It's got some interesting specialized buttons on it. Full aluminum. I mean, this is some heavy duty hardware right here. It is wireless or wired. Of course, works with all modern OSs.
So what are the two big giant buttons? Are those just
big giant
macros? Are they paddles?
What are those buttons? Well, if you zoom in here,
yeah,
if
paddles,
it turns off
they?
the wire paddles. You talking about the ones on the
like
upper
game
left?
paddles?
No.
Very top, right above it, that are labeled 1 and 2.
Oh, these
AP and 50th.
I think those are just. I don't know what that is. Those don't go with it. I'm not sure what those things are. No. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I think it's just to say, I don't know what that. I don't think they come with it. I don't know what those are. Although they're here too.
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. Now I am. Maybe you're onto something here. Here they are. The wireless dual super buttons. Oh, they are super buttons. They're wireless. What would you do with these giant buttons? I don't know. It makes no sense. Okay, well. All right, obviously there's more to explore here. It's over 8bitdough.com.
Oh, wait, did you mention the price?
I did not. They are spendy. $500.
Yeah.
But it gives you the giant button, so come on. For whatever they do. Ships in June 2026. Okay. Yes. Macintosh Librarian tells us they are giant macro buttons. A reskin of the NES Famicom keyboard and buttons. Yeah, I guess they would be programmable. I don't know if they're programmable beyond. Could you like double click them and get something different than a single click or triple click them? I don't know. Okay, I think we're nearing the end here.
So the big question on everyone's mind.
Big question, yes.
Are we going to do the Power CD next week?
Yes, that's the plan.
Everyone's been waiting for it, James.
Yeah, we always say we're doing it next week.
That's our new shtick. Yes.
All right, let's do the outro here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're just about out of time here. I didn't try any computers last week. So to make up with this, I went through the horror of going through 4 computers before I found a working one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I started at the bottom there with a 2SI. That one powered and chimed for me, but no boot. All right. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Spinning hard drives. Haven't been around a while. They're going to seize up. So I grabbed another 2SI, hoping for better results. And what did that? Oh, that one powered on. That you heard it when I was before the show started.
Oh, was that the one that was
clicking incessantly?
Clicking,
yeah, it was going click. Like the hard drive was really saying, no bueno. And I thought, well, there happened to be a 2CI sitting nearby, so I grabbed that. But that was just like nothing. Not even a whimper. Just nothing. Totally dead to the world. So I thought, this is just, 0 for 3. But there was a 7166 AV sitting nearby. I thought, what the heck? It's a little newer. Maybe I got a shot with this one. And sure enough, fired right up.
Nice.
Good.
Do you want to? If you don't have one, do you want to borrow a blue SCSI for?
I have one. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Though.
All right.
I mean, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere.
That doesn't help you, James.
I'll put my hands on it. What really, when I was going through looking at all these computers, I kept thinking, did I try this one before? I need to have labels. I need to label them so I can tell at a glance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to be able to tell. I need to be able to look at the front, and have the last known condition. So
yeah,
I'll get some Post-its, and because I'm sure there's gonna be a point if I don't do that, I'm gonna be like booting up computer, say, hey, this looks familiar. Okay, so how can you have just one? Well, that's the thing, is you need like dozens of them if you want to keep.
Going. Between that and floppy emus, I'm covered for a while.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us online. Please join the party on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Central on YouTube. And until next week, remember, it's not old.
It is retro.
Okay, we're off the clock
just
now.
Like us.
Here, I did have that.
Excuse me.
That banner, much like the one on the eBay find. Let me go fetch it here off the... Yeah.
That thing's beautiful. Cloth.
They are nice, like nice. Silk screen. It's this. It's a real thin. You can almost show light through it, and just a nice print on here. It has little areas at the top and bottom where you can stick a dowel, like I've done here, to give it some, rigidity, and then tied some string there so it can easily hang it to anything. But I very much do like these. I think this is the only one I have.
Well, love to have more. Now you know where to get another one, right?
Yeah, well, they do come up occasionally.
Eric, you'll make it at the beginning eventually.
The beginning?
Eric was mentioning that, as usual, he begins at the close.
You're late?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess we're
That's
done,
it.
huh? Yeah. Okay.
Power seeding next week.
I swear. All right. Let's play a little music and.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the RetroMacCast with James and John. Email listener comments and questions to RetroMacCast@gmail.com or post comments on our website at www.RetroMacCast.com.